we get to interact with many, many different people, from very technical to former senior government officials. The people are very interesting, diverse backgrounds, very intelligent, but more importantly, very patriotic people. It's rare in everyday life that you get to interact with true patriots. Many of the folks, especially on the defense side or on the intel side, formerly served in the military or served in some kind of capacity within the intelligence community, and these folks really are dedicated to the missions in which they're supporting, and that's a patriotism that in our generation you read about, you hear about, but you don't necessarily always feel, or there's only those points of time where there's either unfortunate situations or 4th of July type celebrations where you really feel the patriotism, and it's something that we get to, a community we get to support and live in every day with patriots, which is very exciting. I think the other thing is the applicability of the sector in which we're playing in. We're operating in an ecosystem of government contractors that are truly woven within the fabric of the defense industrial base, and they are helping the government on very mission critical type programs and problems that we read about every day in the papers, that affect every one of our lives, whether it's healthcare, whether it's the security of the country, whether it's all of those issues that make the U.S. great, or that have us involved globally, whether it's from a military or from a political standpoint. Finally is innovation. There's a tremendous amount of innovation that is born in the government and defense space in all different areas. Data management, cloud computing, cybersecurity solutions, right? We live in a very data-centric environment that, everybody, whether it's mobility solutions that we use for personal, there's so much innovation and technology that goes on in the marketplace, and we really get a front row seat to that. And that's really exciting, is to see those technologies well in advance, and also be within an environment in which you have thought leadership that's trying to develop technology, really cutting edge technologies, to be used to address cutting edge problems, both from the government space as well as, in many cases, solutions that have a lot of commercial applications. This is an industry in the government space in which you need to be able to team, and you need to be able to partner in order to be successful. And it's not a choice, it's really kind of a requirement. And it's very rare in any industries where you would see direct competitors collaborating as much as they do in the space. Especially as you talk about technology, technology is an arms race to some extent. We are trying to develop the next best thing, and you see that all the time in the commercial markets, whether it comes to consumer products or otherwise. Here it's very common that Lockheed and Northrop and GD are all battling out for a procurement on one day, but on another procurement that's coinciding that, those same organizations are teaming together in some form or another. That's something that's very unique. It's very fascinating. It's not something that I've witnessed done successfully in a number of the other industries that I've seen throughout my career.